A big hello to all my fellow food lovers. Today we'll be preparing many of our favorite paneer recipe, paneer butter masala. The ingredients are appearing right now on the screen. You can pause the video once and take a note of it. I hope you guys will prepare it at home and like the recipe and let me know how it turned out in the comment section. First we are going to make a masala paste for the gravy. For that I've heated up a little bit of oil in a pan and I'm going to add chopped onions like this, cut it into small cubes. Chopped tomatoes, similarly cut. Cashew nuts. So cut the pieces small. Maize flour, cardamom, cloves. Slowly one by one I'm going to add these sabut masalas or the whole garam masalas. Once those are added, I'm going to give it a stir, like saute it for like 30 seconds slowly on low flame. And once that's done, I'm going to add the chopped onions. We will fry the onions till it gets translucent. For that you need to fry at least 2 to 3 minutes and it will get translucent. Do it on medium flame. Slowly, as you can see, it has turned translucent. Now I will add 3 dry red chilies. You can change the number of chilies based on your taste preference. It's cooked. Now I'm adding chopped tomatoes. And again I'm going to cook for a few minutes. So every time you're adding a new ingredient, cook it for a few minutes. Now I'm going to again cook it for a few minutes and then add the cashew nuts. Again give it a mix. It's almost done. Finally we are going to sprinkle a little bit of salt. It will also quicken up the process, the final stage of frying these masalas. Now we will cover it and cook for a minute and take it out once that's done in a grinder bowl like this, and we'll let it cool down. If you keep it open like this for a few minutes or so, it will cool down, and then you add a little bit of water and make a paste of it. We want a smooth paste. Now in the same pan, let's add little bit of ghee. Ghee is also called clarified butter in English, in case many of you don't know what is ghee. Now we are adding butter because it's paneer butter masala, so obviously loads of butter in this recipe. We will again add butter after some more time. So right now let's mix it. It will quickly get melted away, don't worry about that. Once that's done, we are going to add our red chili powder. Garam masala is there, we're going to add later on. Right now on low flame, we are adding red chili powder. Be very careful to put it on low flame, otherwise it will get burnt. Now it's the same paste that we just prepared some time back. That smooth paste I was talking about. Pour it in. Onion, tomatoes and all the sabut masalas, cashew nuts, everything is in the paste. Look how bright and orangish without any added food color. 1 cup of water in the same mixie jar, and I'm just adding that water in the gravy. These are paneer cubes. Once the sauce starts simmering, we'll add the paneer cubes in the gravy. The sauce is going to get thicken up as it gets cooked, and we will add milk and sugar. Like add sugar in the milk, slowly mix it and pour it. You can also replace sugar with honey if you want. As I said, butter. Now again we are adding butter and give it a nice mix. Let it cook for a couple of more minutes. On medium flame we'll do that, and then add garam masala powder. This powder I had made at home. It's homemade, and now I'm sprinkling little bit of salt. Check salt in every step of your cooking and keep adding whenever it's required, like I'm doing. Finally, we'll be adding chopped coriander leaves and chopped chilies. Both are mixed here, and grated paneer. I'm going to just sprinkle it on top, and no need to mix, just sprinkle it on top lightly and leave the remaining paneer and chopped coriander leaves to garnish the dish. Slowly like this, and here it is, it's garnished. Hope you have enjoyed watching the video and you will be preparing it at home and share with your friends who loves paneer. And I'll see you next time again, guys, with some interesting new recipe for all of you. Have a good day.